I might cop me a house on an island, somewhere secluded and private. Get a bag and I make a deposit. Bank account like a car with high mileage. You might ask who I am, who's inquiring. They calling me dreams, I'm inspiring. I came from the bottom, now look where I'm at. When they see me, they all be admiring. Might meet me and think that you know me. Don't dab me like homies, I stick to my lonely. It's me and me only, these niggas so phony. This 45 on me, I'm moving like Tony. That means that I'm militant. You worry about shorties, I'm worried about dividends. This voice is an instrument. It took me to places that niggas ain't never been. And no, I'm not finished yet. Remember back then when a nigga had the penny pinch? That took some diligence, I was persistent. Now I reap the benefits, built up a business and now I'm legitimate, I'm a vibe, know you feeling that. I'm a clown with a ceiling at. I get high when I'm finna rap. Every line is a hit a crack. Come alive when I hear a track. I be shining like a diamond. Every time that I get a shine, I'm blinding, it's beyond lit. I be killing the game with no kindness. I be speaking so loud with my silence. I be breaking it down with no grinder. I be up in the clouds like I'm flying. Nirvana. Told him give me a meal, I might sign it. Nah, nigga, for real, I'm being honest. Only taking a deal with 2 commas. Even with that deal, I whip behind us. I'd invest that meal, now that's knowledge. They like how he here with no college. Bro, I made it here cause I'm solid. They just hate me now cause I got a whole lot of blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I ain't been worried about nothing, no, I ain't been stressing. Stacking my money, it doubled while I was just resting. Come check out this homie, bro, look, I just got me a check-in.
Billionaire Entertainment, baby. Billionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna get into a few things tonight. I see the gang is all back. What's going on? See y'all back again. What's up, A Goddess? James Holman, Elaine, Roxagram, Super Soda, Yvette. What's going on? There's a lot of things I want to talk about. And especially with both these cases, especially with the Kanika and Kendrick Johnson's case, because the cases are so similar. There's a lot of corruption that goes on behind the scenes, a lot of dirty cops. It's a lot of dirty stuff that goes on in our world. And a lot of these cases that happen in the black community is sad. Now, let me say something. If you're new to my channel, I stick to facts, truth, evidence, common sense. We get to the truth on this channel. If you want to hear a bunch of fantasy, fake shit, false narrative, if you want to see a bunch of blurry pictures and blurry videos, please go to another channel. Because I'm about truth over here. That's it. Now let me talk about Kendrick Johnson's part, because they talking about they're offering a $500K reward for the arrest in the Kendrick Johnson case. The crazy part about it is the only reason why the sheriff is doing it is because he's dirty and he's corrupt. Kendrick Johnson's parents have already called him out, and now he's trying to save face by giving this fake reward he's offering. Now, the dirty sheriff in Kendrick Johnson's case, his name is Ashley Polk. He's a dirty, corrupt sheriff. And this video, I'm gonna talk about the corruption that goes on in these counties, in these cities, in these states, and how these secret organizations, these secret societies, how they're into trafficking and all this other stuff. All right. Got to be aware of it's a very dark, evil, wicked world we live in. And a lot of these demonic people in positions of power, we have a lot of demonic people in positions of power. Of course, not everyone, but we know there is a force that is into some wicked stuff. You call it what it is. Now, this sheriff had the nerve to talk about he's giving a $500K reward to the arrest of the people involved in Kendrick Johnson's case. First of all, sir, he helped cover the case up. I'm going to say this again. When it comes to Kendrick Johnson's case, this fake $500,000 reward given for the Kendrick case is a fake reward because the sheriff is the one that helped cover it up. You're not going to get justice in a city, in a town where they help cover something up. Just like in the Kanika case, Rosemont is a corrupt city. They're in the organ trafficking. They're into all kind of dark, disgusting stuff. And when you're dealing with something like this, you got to understand the demonic forces behind it. You got to understand the evil, wicked people that are in power behind this stuff. And it's deeper than what you were looking at. The Kendrick Johnson's case, the Kanika case, they're fighting some demonic forces. There's some evil forces behind this stuff. There's some evil forces behind the organ trafficking business. Let me just say this. So it's some demonic forces behind the organ trafficking business. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button because I'm giving some good information. I'm giving black folk good information. I don't give you stupid. I don't make stupid ass Kanika videos and stupid ass Kendrick Johnson videos. I don't have time to sit on here and say a bunch of stupid stuff. If you want to watch me, you're going to learn some stuff about these cases. And I know a lot of people don't want to get to the. Now let's understand there's different types of Kanika followers. You have those that are seeking the truth and those who just don't care about the truth. They're just infatuated with the case. I'm gonna say this again. I hope y'all understand. Everybody that yells, "We're for Kendrick Johnson, we're for Kanika," they don't care about the truth about the case. They only care about the infatuation of it. So we got to separate. That's why I want to separate people from my channel. If you don't want to hear truth, if you don't want to hear facts, if you don't want to hear me break down the evidence, if you don't want me talking about how corrupt this stuff is, go to another channel. If you want to hear some fantasy crap, some false narrative, because I understand we live in a world now where people are more comfortable listening to lies. Some people rather listen to these cases and hear lies and stuff that makes absolutely no sense. They rather listen to people that have not even researched the case or even studied these cases. They rather listen to stupid stuff than actual facts. So let's get in. Let me get into how this dirty sheriff. If I help cover up a case, how can I offer $500,000? That doesn't make sense. That's almost a smack in the face to the Kendrick Johnson family. It really is. It really. There's some dirty, corrupt shit, man. If I help cover up a case and then I turn around and talk about I'm offering $500K to solve a case, that's bullshit. Because I helped cover the case up. That doesn't make sense. How can a person that helped cover up a case help you solve a case? That doesn't make any damn sense. So this dirty ass sheriff, like I say, look him up. His name is Ashley Polk from Lowndes County in Vodesta, Georgia. This dude is a dirty, corrupt dude. Very wicked, very corrupt. All right. So we got to look at the corruption behind the cases. And that's what a lot of people are not focusing on that part. You're not going to get justice in a town full of corruption. Let's see what that Kendrick Johnson petition looks like. Let me see what the Kendrick Johnson petition. And these cases are just so damn similar. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense how similar these cases are. The videos being tampered with. Them claiming it's an accident. It's just too similar. Way too similar. Rosemont full of organ trafficking. Kendrick Johnson, his organs were gone. Too similar. So certain videos, I'm gonna talk about both these cases because they both need to be talked about. They both need to be talked about. A lot of y'all that watched or that are invested in these cases, y'all need to study about how to solve cases and how to get to the truth. I'm talking about those who seek the truth. I know a lot of y'all just here just for the fantasy, the storyline. Some of y'all just addicted to the storyline. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of people aren't looking for truth. They're addicted to the storyline. That's what I meant to say. A lot of you are just addicted to the storyline. You don't care about the truth in the case. So I like to, yeah, that's what I want to put it like that. And that's what I like to separate. All right, what am I looking for? I'm trying to, okay, let's look, hold on. Let's see what the Kendrick Johnson's petition looks like from last time when I posted it on my channel. What does the petition look like? Let me see. Oh, we almost there. So the petition's also looking good. We at last week we got 500. We just got 500 more signatures. So that's good. If y'all don't know the Kendrick Johnson petition, it's already on my channel. So we almost at 3,000 signatures. So all they need is what? 200 signatures. That's it. Let's play this news story. I want y'all to listen to this corrupt county, this dirty ass corrupt county. If you have any questions in the comment section, feel free to ask. Any questions you have in the comment section, feel free to ask. Any questions you have now, don't ask nothing, make it make sense. What's up, Platinum and Gold TV? How are you? Anybody else came in a live chat? Make sure you hit that like button. Let's listen to this news story about this dirty ass corrupt sheriff. Let's listen to this dirty, this backhanded corrupt shit.
Of his own money for information leading to the $500,000 of his own money for information leading to the arrest of a person in the death of Kendrick Johnson. Sheriff Ashley Polk says this is in response to Johnson's family calling him a liar following the most recent release of information where investigators ruled the teen's death accidental. This is the second time they've come to that conclusion after reopening the investigation. Johnson was found dead inside a rolled up mat at his high school gym back in 2013. The story went national and we followed it closely. The 17.
Now, y'all see how that's how backhanded that is. How can I if I help cover up a crime, why am I going to give out? This is sick. It show you how corrupt some of these dirty ass sheriffs. Now they called the sheriff a liar because he is a damn liar. This is some dirty shit. That's just like me help cover up a murder and I have the nerve to put out a 500K reward. I helped covered it up. That don't make sense. Like that's insulting their intelligence. That you really have insulted their intelligence. How the hell am I going to put out a 500K reward and I help cover the shit up? Like, come on, man. And that's why I like Kendrick Johnson's mother and not Teresa Martin. Because Kendrick Johnson's mother and father's like, hold on, dude, you helped cover this crime up. And that's why they have that petition. I'm going to put the link in the comment section for y'all to sign the Kendrick Johnson petition. All it needs is 254 signatures. Let me put the petition in the comment section. If you have not signed the petition, all it needs is 254 signatures because Kendrick Johnson's parents are going to Congress. All they need is a 254 more signatures. Oh, you already put it in there. I'm sorry. Thank you. Super Soda. I didn't realize you were putting it in there. I didn't even realize you were putting it in there. Thank you, Super Soda. Appreciate it. Yes, the link Super Soda's putting in there. Please sign that link. All he needs is 254 signatures, and they're going to send that to Congress. So, like I keep telling you with the Kanika case, you got to go over Rosemont to solve that case. But the sad part about Kanika's case is nobody's fighting to get that open. See, Kendrick Johnson's family are fighting this case. Teresa Martin is not. Teresa Martin gave up when the money ran out. Teresa Martin gave up when she didn't get that $50 million from the hotel. See, she gave up. All she do is get on Facebook and run her mouth. As you see, Kendrick Johnson's family, not only are they active in the case, they're active in the community behind the case. And they're standing against these powers that be. Some of these corrupt. Now, we understand all cops aren't corrupt. Let's get that straight. Because you got some good cops. We have the system. We do have the law in place for a reason. So I don't want to get this misconstrued. We do have the law in place for a reason. It does bring order. But you got to understand, there is a dark side to everything. There's a dark side to church, some of these churches. There's a dark side to some of these jobs. There's a dark side to the government. There's a dark side to Hollywood. There's a dark side to your community. There may be even a dark side to your family members. So let's just be honest. There's a dark side to everything, but nothing is 100%. You get it? Everything is light and darkness. Wicked and evil is everywhere. All right. And when you're dealing with these cases and these cover-ups, understand there's some demonic people that are behind, especially with this organ trafficking stuff. That's really why there's cover-up. They had to cover up Kendrick Johnson's case because they had to cover up their secret organization. Like I told y'all, organ trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar business. It's a multi-billion-dollar business, and you can look it up. Y'all can Google organ trafficking net worth. It's a multi-billion-dollar business every year, illegally. How do you have a multi-billion-dollar illegal business every year? It's because people in power are behind it. As you see, this dirty sheriff that they're calling out, he's behind it. And he's trying to deflect and he's trying to manipulate the family with this fake $500,000 reward. What make you think this sheriff who helped cover up a crime, what make you think he's going to give you 500? He's going to pay 500K to get the case solved. Somebody please tell me. I think that's an insult to their intelligence. Somebody, she said, I smell some fuck shit. All right, somebody get out of my life. All right, we got some people trolling. Let me block somebody. Let me go ahead and block this idiot. Come and ask a stupid. I see some people going to be funny. Ask a dumb question. All right, you in timeout. I see somebody trolling already. All right, here they come. If too many coming here, you know we going to members only. I don't have time. Don't come here and ask me a stupid ass question. Trying to be funny while I'm already breaking it down. But anyway, the sheriff is rewarding. He's using the same money that was. Elaine, this is a false. This is not even a real. Elaine, this is not a real reward. This is not a reward. This is a fake reward because he helped cover it up. You feel it? You said that was. You say he is using the same money. He's not going to pay nobody. Cause listen, Elaine, if he helped cover it up and he know who covered it up, that means he's paying for the arrest of him and his people. Do y'all see how that don't make sense? So that means he's paying for the arrest of him and his people. That's just like me and I'm part of an organization that covered up a crime. And I'm talking about I offering an award to get people arrested, and I'm in on it. So what, he's offering a reward to get himself and his guys arrested? Do y'all see how dumb that is? Do you see how that's a slap in the face? Do you see how he's trying to insult their intelligence? Come on, man. If I know I'm part of a crime, I'm going to give you a fake ass reward to deflect, to make it seem like I'm not a part of it. So he's trying to act like he's not a part of the cover up when he is. He know good and well ain't nobody going to find out what's going on. He know good and well they covered this up really good. They tampered with the videos. They cut out parts of the videos. They took this young man's organs and had a nerve to put him back inside the mat after they took his organs. Now, come on. That's like paying a reward to get myself locked up. So that's a fake ass reward. And that's what Kendrick Johnson's mother was saying. This reward don't even make sense because he helped cover it up. So why am I going to give an award to get myself locked up? Me and my boys. So this shit is stupid. It's a slap in the face. It's not real. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not a real reward. Why would he put a reward out there to get himself and his boys locked up? So that don't make sense. This is some bull crap. Thanks. Somebody said they signed a petition. I appreciate it. That don't make sense. Thank you. Thank you, Super Soda. He'll never have to pay it, so he doesn't have to worry about paying. Thank you. Exactly. Why would he go, what? This is a fake ass reward. Thank you, Super Soda. That's a fact. Why would he be down? Oh, I'm sorry. I put the wrong comment up there. He'll never pay it. Exactly. So he doesn't have to worry about paying. Right. This is a fake ass reward for him to get him and his own people locked up. Come on, man. So that's why the Kendrick Johnson family is calling him a liar. They're saying this man is a liar. He helped cover it up. And I love how they're fighting back against this corrupt county. Just like Cook County Medical, they're corrupt in the Kanika case. If you study the Kanika case, Cook County Medical, they were falsifying autopsies. And I don't know, a lot of people don't even know that about Rosemont. They were about Rosemont and Cook County. If you look up John Kavanaugh, they were falsifying autopsies. Like, it's just corrupt. Not only was Rosemont doing organ trafficking, they were falsifying autopsies. A lot of people don't even know this stuff because people don't do their research. People just listen to YouTubers. And the stuff that I say, you can look it up. You can look it up. They were falsifying autopsies in Cook County Medical. Look up John Kavanaugh and falsified autopsies. You look it up. They falsified 220 cases in Rosemont. They were getting paid to falsify autopsies. Like, this shit is real. Come on, man. All right, who is this person? Why? Who is this person? Did I block this person? They keep coming back. What are you talking about? False. Who says false? Who is this? All right, so I guess he's trolling. I don't know what he's talking. I'm gonna block you too because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What is he talking? He's talking about false. He's trolling. He's trolling me, y'all. I'm gonna put him in timeout. He's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling. He don't have a life. He ain't got nothing else to do. Thank you, Super Soda. He's trolling. He don't have shit else to do. Well, I mean, that's what they speculate. They speculate to say that he gotten. Well, let me tell you, the truth is, he did get into a fight with the FBI agent's son. He did. He got into a fight with the FBI agent's son. That's a fact. That is a fact because they were on the same football team. Now, Kendrick Johnson was athletic. They were on the same football team, and Kendrick Johnson did get into a fight with the FBI agent's son. And I'm gonna talk about that too. Everybody else got interrogated, but the FBI agent's son. So it has some correlation. Yeah. So I do believe they may have something to do with it. Who knows? Because it's very sketchy that he got into a fight with one of his sons, because he had two sons. Not only did Kendrick Johnson get into a fight with the FBI agent's son, the FBI agent's sons were the only high schoolers that didn't get interrogated because he told the investigators, don't interrogate my son. So they got to be hiding something. And I'm going to talk about that later. They have to be hiding something. They have to be hiding something. They have to. Because why? Listen, if my sons are innocent, why would I tell the detective, don't know? Now y'all not going to interrogate my kids. And on top of that, I know my son got into a fight with Kendrick Johnson. So yeah, this is some correlation there. It is some correlation there. Thank you. Somebody said some people need to drop. They don't have a life, and I'm about to turn. It's about to be members only if they keep trolling because I don't have time for that. People don't want to learn and listen about how corrupt stuff is, and how corrupt these cases are, and how dirty and trifling a lot of these counties are. Oh well. You know what? Some people just don't have a life. They don't. They have some people just don't have anything going on. Some people just don't. They're just some people are just a waste of humanity. Some people just a waste of humanity. Like some people are just a waste of time. They're just here existing and just to destroy. Some people are here looking to destroy other people. That's their only mission. They're looking to destroy any person that's doing something good. So now when we talk about Rosemont, a lot of those cops, they work with gang members. And a lot of people didn't even know that. You could look up Rosemont crime cover-ups. Go study that. Go study Rosemont crime cover-ups. Rosemont, they work with gang members. A lot of them gang members do their dirty work in the Kanika case. So, I mean, that's what's going on here. So, see, I deal with the facts. I don't deal with, if you watch my channel, it's like watching First 48. If you watch my channel, it's like watching First 48. I get to the truth of the case. I don't have time for fantasy, false narratives. I don't have time for that. I like to talk about these cases. I like to break them down, dissect them, get to the truth. She said they're using their mama's Wi-Fi. Elaine, you crazy. Some of them live in their mama's basement. Some of them live in their mama's basement, or they still live in that room that they grew up in. They still live in that room they grew up in their mama's house. You're right. You're right. They're using their mama's Wi-Fi in the basement. You're right, Elaine. Rosemont, Elaine said Rosemont is scary as hell. It's very demonic. Rosemont is very demonic. It's full of corruption. It's full of cover-ups. It's full of trafficking. Like Rosemont had falsified autopsies. So what make you think I can believe what they say? No, don't. Please don't tell me to go. Now, see, I should block you for that. Somebody said, please don't go to members only. I should block you for saying that. Because my members only is only $4, $5. That's it. And if I ain't worth $5, y'all ain't worth to be in my lives. All the information and the good content I give you, you're going to tell me don't go to members only. So I see where your support level is. This person said, please don't go to members only. I see where your support level is. I ain't worth $5, a $5 membership. I see where your support level is. Matter of fact, I should time out. Matter of fact, I am going to time out you for that. He said, don't go to members only. Wow. Thank you. See, I love when people see when you start getting down to supporting people, real people, they'll show you where their support level is. I ain't worth $5. Okay, well, you're in timeout then. You ain't worth being in my. You ain't worth commenting in my live then. How about that? Thank you. Please don't go to monthly members. I ain't trying to pay you $5. Wow, that's a lot of money. I'll tell you, boy. Just to show your support to a man that has a good platform, a man that has a truthful platform, a man that has a much needed platform. My platform is needed in our society and in our community. That is a fact. My platform is needed. Ain't nobody talking about the stuff I talk about. Ain't nobody speaking the truth like me. Ain't nobody calling this stuff out. And if I ain't worth $5, you could get out of my live. All right, I'm putting this guy in timeout again because he still keep putting one word. Next time you put one word in my comment section, you're gone. It's about to go to members only. Thank you, Yvette. This dude talking about something, please don't go to members only. He crying about $5. I see where your support level is. You go off my channel. I know my value. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of these. I know my value as a person here on this platform. My platform is very valuable. And you're not going to come on here and tell me about $5. Please go. Somebody said Rose Mountain needs to be burnt down. True, but that's not going to happen though. That's not going to be happening when you have powerful people running it. I hear what you're saying, Elaine. What's up, Kendall? I see what you're saying, Elaine. You got a point. You make a good point. You say it need to be burned to be true, but you know that's not going to happen though. You know they're not going to burn it. I mean, when you got wicked people in power, when you got them pulling the strings and calling the shots, it's not going to happen. Elaine said, that's okay. They expose their level of support. That all. See, when you talk about support, you always expose people's level of support. That's fine. But if I was on here twerking showing my ass, it'd be a bunch of simps in here paying money to see it. Paying money to get my attention though. If I was a twerker, but see, when I'm giving valuable information where you can't, this is priceless. But if I was twerking, shaking my ass, they'd be, what? They'd be all in the comment section. If I was a female showing cleavage, and if I was a female half naked on YouTube, like a lot of these females be half naked on YouTube going live, they would then the simps would be very supportive. Somebody said that's the reason why his tongue was removed. Well, I mean, they took all his organs, Super Soda. Super Soda, they took all his organs. They didn't, he didn't have one organ left in his body. I mean, they took every organ, Super Soda. They didn't just take his tongue. They took everything. They took his brain, his heart, his liver, his pancreas. They took his eyeballs. They took everything, Super Soda. I'm not laughing at, that's not funny. I'm laughing at the fact that there's some wicked folk in this world, man. Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying. They took every organ in his body. And it's funny, Kanika, if you looked at Kanika, they always kept her wrapped up to her neck. If you looked at Kanika when she was in the funeral home, you never saw her body. They would not let you see her entire body after that. Do you notice? We never seen her entire body. Kendrick Johnson, they showed the everything. Well, the parents had them show everything with Kendrick Johnson. With Kanika Jenkins, they kept her covered up to her neck when she was in the kitchen, laying on the stretcher, and when she was in the funeral home. And that was very sketchy and weird. They had it covered all the way up to her chin. And I know they were, and if you look at some of the reports, they say her thymus was missing or something. Her thymus was missing. I don't know if you studied the report. It said her thymus, I think a lot more was missing than that. They said something about Kanika's thymus was missing. And then they turn around and say, well, sometimes the thymus disappears sometimes. But if you look at the Kanika case, it talked about her thymus being missing. But I think it's more than just her thymus being gone. And I talked about that in a video where I just Googled my own video. It talked about her thymus gland. But I think that with them falsifying police reports, I think it was more missing than that. I think they told them just say that and that's it. It was more than that because she was covered up to her neck. She was covered up to her neck. And in the police report, it said in the 5th page, yeah, I have it on one of my channels. On the 5th page in the police report, it talked about her spleen and her thymus and other stuff. So I don't know. They was leaving some stuff out. Like I say, if you Google Rosemont, Cook County Medical falsifying autopsies, how can I believe a autopsy from a town that falsifies autopsies? How can I not understand that they had warehouses full of bodies and freezers, and then they put Kanika in the freezer? This is not rocket scientists. I'm gonna say this again. Rosemont had warehouses full of bodies and freezers, and they put Kanika in the freezer. What do you think? Well, why do you like this? Not rocket, it's right in our faces. It's right in your face what the truth is. I don't know why people go off onto all these other fantasy and false narratives. The truth is right in our face on how dirty and corrupt these cities and towns are. What they do with the bodies is wicked. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. That's why they ain't solving no cases. That's why they're not getting to no truth. They covering it up for their secret organizations, their secret societies, their secret trafficking. That's why they cover up the murders in the Black community. That's why they take Kendrick Johnson's organs and cover that up and tamper with the videotapes. Rosemont Hotel, I'm gonna talk about the hotel Thursday. They're into organ harvesting. If y'all don't know what organ harvesting is the hotel, that's where the organ traffickers go to stay at. And I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that Thursday. The organ traffickers come and stay at that hotel. They come there to do organ trafficking trades and businesses. Y'all got to understand how wicked it is. And that's why I'm bringing it to the forefront. Ain't nobody talking about this stuff like I am. Ain't nobody talking about this. I'm getting to the truth. I'm giving you the red pill. Y'all can stay with the blue pill. Y'all can stay in fantasy land. Some people like to stay in fantasy land because the truth, a lot of people can't handle it. Just like Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise and A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Remember when Jack Nicholson was on the stand? And that was a good ass movie. I swear to God it was. Jack Nicholson was on the stand, and Tom Cruise was the lawyer, and he was questioning him, and he was backing him into a corner, and Jack Nicholson went off. He went crazy. He said, "You can't handle the truth," and then he just exposed his entire department, how corrupt they were. Tom Cruise got him to expose how dirty and corrupt they were. He just couldn't take it anymore. He just had to let it out. And then he broke it down. He said, y'all can't handle the truth. In the middle of the courtroom, Jack Nicholson went off because Tom Cruise was giving him the business in that courtroom. I don't know if y'all saw that movie. That movie is good. Tom Cruise was giving Jack Nicholson the business. I was like, damn, he's a good ass lawyer. He played a good ass lawyer in that movie. Well, he was a military lawyer. And Jack Nicholson couldn't take it. He said, y'all can't handle the truth. Expose how corrupt and dirty his men were. And a lot of y'all are blind to how dirty and corrupt this world is. A lot of y'all living in fantasy la la land. You're not seeing the secret societies, secret organizations doing dirty stuff, doing corrupt stuff, doing underhanded stuff. Now, how do you think that organ trafficking is a multi-billion-dollar business illegally? And everything I'm saying, you can look up about organ trafficking network. You can look all this stuff up. This is facts. James Holman, I didn't even know James Holman was in here. What's up, James Holman? I didn't even see him in here. Now, come on, man. All right, come on. Somebody said, I swear, yes, the truth hurts very bad. All right, I'm about to block this dude. I don't know. He don't have a light. I don't know what's so funny, but I don't know who that dude was. He got to go. Yeah, he got to go. I don't know what he got. He got something wrong with that dude. He weirdo. Somebody did see it. They said that movie was great. That was a great movie. So on my channel, I get to the truth, and a lot of people can't handle it. I'm not going to sit here and act like, this shit is real. This trafficking, this stuff, this is secret society of people doing dirty stuff and covering up crimes for their dirty businesses. What's up, Tiger? He back? You got these people in power covering up dirty stuff for their underhanded demonic businesses. So, like I say, if you study Rosemont have a history of covering up crimes. Rosemont has a history of falsifying autopsy. Rosemont have a history of working with gangs. Rosemont have a history of organ trafficking. Just pay attention to all that. I'm going to say that again about Rosemont and Kanikake. Rosemont have a history of covering up crimes. Rosemont have a history of cops working with gangs. Rosemont have a history of organ trafficking. Rosemont have a history of falsifying autopsies. The truth is right in your face. And like I remember the first video I did, and Lizzie, she's not here. I hope Lizzie's doing good, but Lizzie's not here. Lizzie was the first one to see. I had my first video on my first channel like 4 or 5 years ago. Before the case blew up, I had a video that almost got 1 million views because I was breaking that stuff down. I'm like, that's a wicked town. Kendrick Johnson's case, Lowe's County, they're wicked, they're corrupt. They're into organ trafficking down there in Georgia. Wicked stuff. Exactly, Tiger. Illinois has the lowest conviction rate, but one of the highest murder rates. So what did that tell you? Exactly, Tiger. How does Chicago, Illinois have the highest murder rate, but the lowest conviction rate? Like, explain that to me. That's right. The bodies scoop and snatch. When them bodies drop, they thinking organs and money. Let me tell y'all something, the truth about our society, and you take this red pill, just like they did Kendrick Johnson. They looked at Kendrick Johnson. He was a good young specimen for organs. Kendrick Johnson was a young black man. He was athletic. He was a good specimen for them to take that and get money off of him. He was a good they looked at, he's a good specimen. He's a good specimen. We could do something with that. So what do you think when the bodies drop? Do you think they care about solving cases? They care more about the money. They care more about the money. They care more about the money than they do. They care more about the money than they do solving cases. They care more about how much money can we make off this body. That's all they care about. Somebody's texting me. What are they talking about? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why. Some people know I be live and they be texting me while I'm live. What is this? Oh, this is my what's her name? Oh, I'm gonna check that out then. All right, a few people texting me, a few people emailing me too. All right, so I like to get to the truth. Um, Thursday we're gonna talk about Rosemont Hotel. We're gonna talk about the Rosemont Hotel Thursday because I'm gonna talk about how the organ trafficking business, how at Rosemont the organ traffickers, um, um, oh, somebody text me and some. Oh, okay. You know what? Super Soda, your email came up too. Let me see. Oh well, I'm gonna check that out. Super Soda. It's like 5 people text me at the same time. I'm gonna check that out. Super Soda. Thanks for that email. I'm gonna check that out. So it's like 5 people email me and text me at the same time. But anyway, um, so I like the Kendrick Johnson's family. They're taking a stand. Let me tell you something. When you stand for what is right, you don't live in fear. I'm gonna say that again. When you stand for what is right, you don't live in fear. See, wicked people, they live in fear. The Bible says the righteous are as bold as a lion. The righteous are as bold as a lion. Righteous people, people who do what's right. Righteous are as bold as a lion. Proverbs 28:1. It says the wicked flees when no one pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. I'm gonna read that again. You can read it yourself. Some of y'all need to read and study the word of God. Proverbs 28:1. I'm gonna have a scripture. I should have a scripture of the night every video. Whether I'm roasting, whether I'm gonna start having, I'm gonna read a scripture every video. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked flee when nobody pursues, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. See, Kendrick Johnson's parents know they're right. That's why they can call out a dirty, corrupt sheriff. If you continue to live in fear, there will be no change in our society. Oh, hello, somebody. Imagine Dr. Martin Luther King being afraid. Imagine Malcolm X being scared. Imagine all these people who made change in the world living in fear. Things would never change if you don't take a stand. But we live in a society, a cowardly society, cowards. We live in a cowardly society. People are afraid. People cower down. People back down. They live in fear. They don't really, people always talk about God, but they don't really trust God. This just cliche to say. God did, but you live in fear. If you're a really God-fearing person, you don't live in fear because you know you stand for what is righteous. People say, how can you talk about the stuff you talk about? Because I stand for what is righteous. I stand against anything evil and wicked. I don't fear what David said, I fear no evil in Psalms. For God is with me. I fear no evil. I don't fear what is wicked. I never did. I don't live in fear. You can live in fear. I don't. If a man ain't got something to die for, a man ain't fit to live. I don't live like that. I can't. I'm free. So I'm not afraid to talk about this stuff because it needs to be talked about. It needs to be. And if you live in fear, you ain't gonna never see change in your life, in your community, in your family, in your relationship. You're not gonna see any change because you're too scared you're too cowardly. Like a lot of these YouTubers that make videos about me and they punk ass hide behind their channel. Now I got like 5 YouTubers hiding behind their channel talking shit about me. Dude, I don't respect you. I have no respect for people that hide and cowardly. You're a bitch. You hide behind you hiding talking shit. I don't respect you. I laugh at your dumb ass. You're stupid. You got a lot of people live in fear. They want to talk, but they want to hide. I'm gonna talk about anything, and I could travel and go anywhere because I don't live in fear. So I'm gonna continue to expose a lot of stuff. I talk about stuff people scared of. I talk about people are afraid of the truth. Let's call it what it is. The majority of society, y'all fear what's true. Y'all fear the truth. Y'all scared of it. Y'all live in fear. I don't know how you live. I don't know how y'all live. I'm a God-fearing man. You can look at my flaws all you want to. I don't give a damn. I'm still a God-fearing man. I don't live in fear. I live courageously like I'm supposed to. I live fearlessly. That's why everybody can't be a leader. Can't be a leader living and being a coward, hiding and talking shit and hiding. Got a lot of people on YouTube hide and talk shit. You're a bitch. I don't respect you, dude. Fuck out of here, you coward. Hiding shit. Or afraid to just talk about it. I'm not. I can't live like that. Can't live that. Only person that got power over my life is God. And whenever he says it's my time, it's my time. I'm gonna say it again. Whenever God says it's my time, it's my time. But I know my time, I got a lot of work to do before my time is up. I already know that. I got a lot of work to do before my time is up. Just like Dr. Martin Luther King, when he gave that speech, Dr. Martin Luther King felt like he had already completed his mission on earth. If you notice, when Dr. Martin Luther King gave that I Have a Dream speech, that was one of his last speeches. He said, I may not get to the mountaintop with you. He said it. He knew that his time, Dr. Martin Luther King sensed that it was almost his time, like his complete time on earth was complete. Even Malcolm X, like you can sense it. Even Biggie, let me talk about Tupac and Biggie. They knew that their time was coming, like it was near. Tupac would talk about it. Biggie, now you can kind of sense, like, okay, I think my time is about coming close. Just like I can sense I got a lot more work to do before I'm gone. I have a lot more to say, a lot more topics to cover, a lot more things to expose, a lot more stuff to talk about. You can't live in fear. You ain't gonna see no change. Shout out to to Kendrick Johnson's parents. They don't live in fear. They're not afraid because they know they're right. They're calling out the sheriff. They're calling out the police department like they supposed to. Number one, we tax-paying citizens. A lot of y'all don't understand. We tax-paying citizens. If the system ain't doing right by us, we have a right to call them out. I'm gonna say this again. If we're voting and we're tax-paying citizens for a reason, it's called power of the people. We have a right. It's our right to call out officials when they're not doing right. They're gonna sit here. Their job is to protect and serve us, because we pay their salary. But a lot of people rather live in fear of the system, the cops, the judge. Y'all fearful. Fearful. When you got rights, I got spiritual rights and I got human rights. Let me say this again. I got spiritual rights and I have human rights. If something wicked and evil's going on, we got a right to call it out. Got a right to talk about it, man. Don't sit here being scared. Well, if I say this, this might happen. If I say that, that might happen. If I say this, they might look at me. Man, forget all that. Forget all that. Living in fear and second guessing yourself. Living like a coward. I can't do it. I never did. Even when I ran the streets of Philly, I went all out. When I was in the streets of Philly, it was like, hey, life or death. If I'm going to, hey, I'm out here selling dope, running the streets. If I die, I die. That's how I looked at it. That's how I was when I was in Philly. I didn't care. I was like, hey, I go when I stand for something, I go all the way with it. And now I'm standing for something right. Oh, please, you ain't gonna be scaring me. The righteous are as bold as a lion. The wicked flee when nobody's pursuing them. That Proverbs 28:1 is deep. The wicked flee. The wicked running. They hiding. Proverbs 28:1. The wicked always hiding and running. That's what they do. They hide like punks. They hide. They hide. The wicked flee when nobody's chasing. The wicked run when nobody's chasing them. The wicked is always scared. The wicked flee when nobody's chasing at them. Because they ain't right. That's why wicked people are scared. That's why wicked people are scared. That's why. because you ain't right. You always living in fear when you're wicked and evil. You always scared. But anyway, Thursday we're gonna talk about some more corrupt stuff with the hotel. We're gonna talk about how the organ traffickers they stay at Crown Plaza Hotel. That's another reason why nobody cared to talk about or say they saw anything. It was a lot of people at that hotel that night, and it's just very wicked. Very wicked. That's why they tampered with the videos. That's why they did what they did, because Rosemont, they're into organ harvesting, and the organ harvesters and the organ tradesmen, they go stay at Rosemont. And we're going to talk about that Thursday. They stay. Where do you think the organ traffickers come from out of town to get all those organs at Rosemont? What do you think the organ traffickers who are in the business of organ trafficking, they have these secret meetings? What do you how do you think they make all that money? It's an organization. It's a team. Telling you, you got doctors, nurses, lawyers, cops, funeral homes. They all involved. Autopsies, especially the autopsies. Oh, look, man, the autopsies. You think they ain't? Autopsies really be getting them organs out of there. There's a lot of corrupt autopsies. That's why Rosemont falsified autopsies. That's the best time to snatch some organs. Is when they're doing the supposed autopsy, they got all power over the body. When they doing their supposed autopsy, they take all your organs. I remember I did a video about this brother and sister. They called a hospital taking their brother's organs. His whole inside of his body was empty after he died, and they found out while they was rolling the body out that they took every organ out of his body. And his brother and sister were crying like, we can't believe y'all did this to him. Nobody, what do you, and this was in the hospital. He was in the hospital. He wasn't even in the morgue. He wasn't even at the autopsy place. They took his organs out at the hospital. So you got some of these dirty hospitals. You got some dirty funeral homes, doctors, nurses, judges, lawyers, cops. Because it's a big business, man. It's big time money. I'm your boy Zillionaire. I'll see y'all Thursday to talk about Rosemont, the hotel. Roxy Graham said, "I don't care what a mother effer do. I'm calling out your BS." Oh man. She said, "It was a lot of cowards there, though." Yeah, it was a lot of cowards there that night. Yes, it was. Cowards. I don't respect cowards. I don't respect you. I don't respect you. I don't. You're a coward. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you for all my truth seekers. All my truth seekers. What's popping? And we're gonna continue to break down this stuff, man. Just had a good show, and I'll see y'all Thursday on this case. But you know, Zillionaire, I got a lot to talk about. If you notice, I could never talk about one topic. I'm sorry. I'm not a one topic guy. I can't do it. God put too much in me to do one topic. I can't. You know how some people just do one topic? I can't do it. I'm just a multifaceted person. I like to talk about multiple different things. I like to do multiple things and talk about more. Of course, I'm not going to talk about everything, but certain things I'm going to talk about. I have certain topics I have certain topics that are going to be regular topics, and I have other topics I'm going to do also. So I got my regular topics and then the topics that I incorporate with all the other topics. So I have multiple topics. I like talking about a bunch of stuff, man. But y'all have a good night. God bless you. I hope y'all have a personal walk with God Almighty. I hope you have accepted Christ or Yeshua as your Lord and Savior. You can't live in this world without God, without Christ. You can't live in a wicked, evil world. You can't live in this world like that without God, because it's too wicked, it's too evil, it's too corrupt. If you don't have God in your life, you're lost. If you don't have God in your life, you're done. If you don't have God in your life, you won't reach the success level that you need to reach. If you don't have God in your life, you're going to be blind, walking in darkness. If you don't have God in your life, you're going to be blinded to the truth. If you don't have him in your life, you can forget about going to the next level, because only by him will you get there, because he's always going to lead you and guide you in the right direction. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. If you want to become a monthly member, go ahead and become a monthly member. Thank y'all for hitting it. For those who did hit the Cash App, the PayPal, or the Super Chat, or if you didn't, that's fine too. You hit the like button, cool. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. I'll see y'all later. God bless you. Your boy Zillionaire, the truth speaker, the guy that makes everybody mad. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I think I got some topics for tomorrow night. Yeah, I think I got some. Yeah, I always got topics. I have so much to talk about. I got so much that I talk about and so much that I want to say. So yeah, I got plenty of topics. I got plenty of topics and subjects. All right, y'all have a good night.
Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. Zillionaire Entertainment, baby. zillionaire